Hi guys! Welcome to my first video! Thank you so much to everyone who voted on the poll and took their time to answer whether you guys wanted a Q&A or a 10 facts about me. There's going to be a few bonus ones in there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is my first video, so please give me a break if it's not okay. I'm still getting the hang of it, still getting a hang to the camera, still getting a hang of to the camera. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited to start this journey. This is going to be my first video. I've recorded some makeup tutorials and everything, but I kind of want you guys to get to know me first before I upload those. So you kind of get to know who I am and, you know, why I started this and everything. So, and I have a special guest here, my baby. Who is that, Mama? Who is that, gorgeous? Say hi. Say hi. Besitos. Besitos. Oh, yes. Okay. That was my cuñada leaving. Okay. Anyways, let me just get on to the facts. Okay, I'm gonna go grab her some toys because she keeps wanting to grab my lamp and it's gonna fall on her head if I keep letting her grab it. See, this is what I mean. Like, I want this to be a very kind of raw video so you guys can see like what it's like. See why sometimes it takes me a while to upload videos or to record videos or some stuff like that. Ven acá. No, mamá. Okay. I put her box of toys on the ground, so let's hope she'll... Okay, maybe she just wants to sit with me and see herself. Ooh. Okay, so my first fact about me is I am a huge fan of Los Boogies. Oh my god, who's with me? Oh, I love them so much. My all-time favorite is this one. I'll go ahead and put a few clips for you guys. Yeah, I think I mainly love them because growing up, that's what I listened to. It just brings back really good memories. This is my favorite. And then my favorite part of the song is like that little guitar solo thing. I'll show you guys. And I keep looking at the viewfinder, please excuse me. Okay, I need to hurry up. I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, this part, watch, listen. Oh, love it. That one and this one are probably like my top two favorites. Let me put it in the middle so you guys can hear what song it is. No me comprendió cuánto la amo. Guardo rencor, al contrario, le deseo que le vaya mejor. Déjale oír tu voz. Okay, yes, I am a huge fan of Los Boogies. I love almost all of their songs. I know almost all of their songs. I actually went to a Marco Antonio Solís concert in 2014 and it was the best thing ever. I started crying and it was just amazing. The concert was like 2 hours and it was perfect, and I'm hoping, and that time he came by himself. The times that he has come after that, he always comes with another artist, but I've been wanting to go to another concert of his only when he comes by himself because I don't really care about other artists. I just want to see him. Okay, anyways, my random fact number 2 is, oh my god, my baby, she's right here. She's not even in the video. My random number, no. Oh my god, my random number fact, oh my god, why can't I talk? Anyways, number 2 is I hate crawling. Yes, crawling, like physically crawling on the floor. I am terrified of it. I don't know why. I'm not terrified like when my baby was crawling, like not that kind of scared or anything. Mainly of like scary movies of people crawling. And when I would live with my brothers, they would Steve especially, he would tease me and just randomly be in the hallway and just randomly crawl up to me, and like I would like drop to the ground and just like crawl up in a ball because I was so scared. So yeah, I don't know why I hate it. It's just creepy. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, number 3 is I don't want to say 2 different kind, but like my rib structure, I guess you could say, is different. My left rib comes to like a point, like it looks like a little yeah, like a little point, and then my right side is totally normal, you know, it's like curved and everything. But with my left one, like if I were to like suck it in and like push my ribs out, you would see that my left one comes to like a point like this, while my right one just is curved and you can't really see it. So that's, I don't know, I've never gotten it checked out. Probably should, maybe later on in the future. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't hurt me or anything. It's just something weird, but I have. Oh my god, she just fell. I guess you could say I'm unique. I'm just joking. Okay. Number 4 is I used to have really, really bad kidnapping dreams. So it was mainly when I was in middle school and high school. I would have a lot of dreams of me getting kidnapped, and or not getting kidnapped, mainly of people running after me. Like it was mainly guys. It would usually be like a kind of like a group of guys running after me, and you know, it was just me trying to get away in my dreams, trying to escape from them and everything. And as soon as, not escape because they hadn't got me already, but it was just me trying to run. And it's so weird, you know how in your dreams like you can't run fast? So I felt like I wasn't running at all or anything, so I was trying my best to like run away from them. And in my dreams, every single dream that I had like this, as soon as they would like grab me, that's when I would wake up. And I would wake up like super freaking scared, like looking around me, wondering if I'm okay, wake up super sweaty, and it was just a really scary thing, and I don't know why it happened. But the dreams stopped. I don't have them anymore, which is good because they were really scary, and it was such a it was such a bad feeling, you know. So yeah, they stopped, thankfully. I don't know why it happened. If you are one of those people who investigate dreams and everything, let me know down below what that means, because I would love to know what that meant, because I would have those dreams constantly, all the time. And yeah, so she's by the wire again. So number 5, I don't know if I would say this is a random fact, or yeah, I guess it would, but anyone who knows me knows I love dogs, or loved dogs. So I was a huge doggy fan. Like I would just see a puppy and I'd be like, oh my god, let me hold it. And when I got pregnant, I still liked dogs, but not as much. I would like see a dog and I'd be like, oh, I want to hold him and everything. But now, like, oh my god, like obsessed how I was. And after I had my baby, like it totally changed. Like I don't really like petting dogs anymore. I don't really like holding dogs. I don't get excited when I see a dog anymore. And I had people tell me like, oh, that's gonna like, because I was like a dog mom. I loved dogs, and people were like, you know, once you have your baby, that's gonna change and you're not gonna like dogs anymore. And I'm like, no, I'm still gonna love dogs. I love dogs. And of course, when I had my baby, like me and Tony, we had 2 dogs, and I had to get rid of mine because honestly I wasn't paying attention to her anymore. I wasn't really holding her anymore, and it wasn't fair for me to keep her when she needed the attention, you know. She was still a puppy. She was probably like 2 years old. So yeah, she was still a puppy, and she still needed all the love and affection and everything. And with my daughter, I felt like if I were to hold dogs and like get their dust on me, then like she would inhale it and stuff. So I was just kind of, not like, it was kind of like the germs that kind of made me like break away from dogs. So yeah, that's kind of a weird random fact. Is I don't really. It's not that I don't like dogs. I just don't love them anymore how I used to. Like I don't ever see myself getting a dog again because I want more kids in the future and they're just a mess and everything. So, oh my God, she always falls. So yeah, that's my weird number fact. Number 6 is, and I wrote them down on my phone because sometimes I forget, or I always forget. So number 6 is how I found out I was pregnant. So I was in cosmetology school during the time, and oh, the baby, she wants attention. This is what I mean. Like I don't want to edit any of this out because I want you guys to see like what it's like and everything. I don't want to try to make this like picture perfect and everything. So this is what it's like. She wanted me to put her little hat on. Is it the baby? Shh, 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 shh. Oh, yes, my baby. You want to come out? Okay, I'm going to lower the camera just a little bit. That should be fine. So yeah, how I found out I was pregnant. I was in cosmetology school during the time. And there was like a period of 2 weeks where I... see what I mean? There was a period of time for like 2 weeks when I would just get this constant pain in by like my right ovary kind of. And I've had ovary cysts before, so I thought that's what it could have been because that's kind of, the pain was kind of similar. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, if it's a cyst, it's gonna fade away how they usually do with me. Usually they just fade away, not fade away, but like they usually just make their way out of my ovaries and dissolve. So I thought that's what it was gonna be. So I'm like, you know, I've had these before, and you know the doctors always said it's fine, they're not cancerous or anything. So I kind of ignored it, but then it was starting to get like past the 2 week mark, and I'm like, no, like I have to go. And there would be times where it would be so painful where I would just have to like stand still and like just focus on like not dropping to the floor and like just letting the pain go away. So that was like, there was one day in school where I was like, okay, that's it. I have to leave early. I have to go to the ER right after this. So I left school early and I went to the ER, and I went to CDH in Winfield because that's where the closest hospital to me is at. So I went there, and of course the emergency room, they take forever. So I was in the waiting room, I kid you not, like maybe a little over 2 hours. Excuse me. And they find, and while I was waiting, you know how they call you into the room to like get your pressure, temperature, and everything, and I was telling them all my symptoms. So they were like, okay, we're gonna do a urine test, and we're gonna take some blood samples to get them tested too while you're waiting. So I'm like, okay. So they did that. I went back out to the waiting room, and then they finally called me in to go to a room. And yeah, they called me in to go into a room finally. They had me change and everything. You know, they were checking my stomach, like pressing down against my stomach and everything. And then they left, and then I was waiting again, and then the doctor came in, and he was like, the first thing he asked me, he was like, oh, when are you supposed to be getting your period? And I'm like, oh, I should be getting it anytime soon. I was in the week where I was supposed to get my period already. So then I told him, and I'm like, oh, it should be this week actually, because I have the period tracking app and stuff. ¿Qué pasó, mamás? ¿Tu toys? You don't want your toys? Why not? You wanna come on the video? Vende. Yeah. Vende. Okay, so yeah, the first thing he asked me was when I was supposed to be getting my period, and I'm like, oh, I should be getting it anytime this week. And I didn't think anything of it. Like, I didn't think that I was pregnant because I wasn't having any other symptoms. So then he told me, he's like, oh, because your test came back positive. And I'm like, positive? And he's like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, what? No way! Like, I could not believe it. I didn't even think that was like a possibility in my mind. So I was like, that's crazy. Like, no way. And like, I started like tearing up a little bit. And he's like, yeah, congratulations, you're pregnant. So, you know, that's, your body's making changes, so that's what's causing you to have those pains and everything. She's showing the baby. Bravo, the baby. That's what's causing you to have all the pain and everything. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, thank you, whatever. So then he left, and I called Tony right away, and he didn't answer. So I'm like, oh my god, I gotta tell someone. So then I told my two best friends, Julissa and Celine. I told them, and I was already 5 weeks. Like, what? I had already been pregnant for over a month, and I had just found out, and I was like, that's crazy, because they did an ultrasound on me that day, and they said that I was 5 weeks, and you still can't really see anything at 5 weeks. So I was like, oh my god, I'm 5 weeks. Like, if I was pregnant, I would have thought maybe like 3 weeks or like 2 weeks or something, but no, I was already like over a month pregnant, and I did not know. So yeah, that was my number 6 fun fact. Number 7 is I used to hate sour cream. Like, I couldn't even smell it. I couldn't even put like a little taste on my tongue. Like, I just hated it. And you know how like we're Mexican, or I'm Mexican, and so Mexicans put it on their enchiladas, on their tamales, on what else do you? I think she's grabbing something. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I put on cocoa for her. And I gave her some milk. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I think that should be good. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, sour cream. I hated it with like a passion. Like, I couldn't even like put a little drop on my food because I would be like, ooh. But I'm obsessed with it now. Oh my god, I love crema. I love it on everything. Just joking, not on everything, but oh my god, I love it so much now. And I think it's because of Tony, because Tony really likes crema. And like I said, you put it on your like chilaquiles, your enchiladas, your tamales, enfrijoladas and tomatadas and everything. And I would always buy crema for him, because when I would cook for him, I would buy the crema so he can eat it with that. And I would just be like, ew, like, I don't like crema, like, it just tastes so nasty. And from him, like, just try it, and just me taking little bites of it. Oh my god, I love it now. Like, I can't even eat a tamale without crema. I can't even eat enchiladas without crema. I can't eat nothing that goes with crema without crema. And before, I used to hate it, but now, oh my god, I love crema. I'm obsessed with it. Like, even with quesadillas, I love crema. Okay, number 8 is, this is another thing I hate, but I still hate it. But I still hate it. Chocolate ice cream. I hate chocolate ice cream. And the freaking movie came off. Hold on. I hate chocolate ice cream. Oh my god. Like, even just one bite of it, and I'm like, I would just want to spit it out. I do not know how people like chocolate ice cream. Like, I don't like chocolate shakes, or like the chocolate Frosties from Wendy's. Oh, I can't do that either. I just hate chocolate ice cream. It just tastes so bad to me. And like, even with the Neapolitan ice creams, like the ice cream bars, I eat the strawberry and the vanilla, except the chocolate ice cream. Like, I have to throw that piece away because I just can't stand chocolate ice cream. So yeah. And my number 9 is that my appendix almost ruptured at the hospital. So there was one night, or actually it was going on for like 2 days. I was getting a pain this always happens to me. I was getting a pain by like my right ovary area, and I was just like, oh my god, like, again, like, I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, am I pregnant or something? Because I did take some pregnancy tests, and you know, they came out negative. So I'm like, could it be just another ovary cyst? And like, again, I was just pushing. I'm that type of person who won't go to the doctor until something like really hurts me. Like, if I'm in some pain for a while, like, I don't really care unless it's like a pain where I can't even move, then I'll go to the doctors. I just don't like going to the doctors and then me waiting for hours, and then just them saying, oh, you just have this, go take some medication. Like, I don't not like doing that. So it went on for like 2 days, and there was one night where it just got really, really bad. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and it was just starting to get really, really painful. And so me and Tony took me to the emergency room, and like I said, they take forever. So we were waiting. And while we were waiting, like the pain was kind of, it was steady, like it wasn't getting better or worse, it was just steady. And then like towards the end, because we were waiting for like 3 hours, because it was late at night, and the emergency room is packed at like midnight. It was already past midnight. It was probably already like 2 in the morning. So yeah, I was waiting forever. They finally got me into a room. They were pressing on my stomach, and the pain just got like, went from like a 10 to 100 within like minutes. And I started crying on the hospital bed. Like I started holding Tony's hand, and it was just getting really, really bad, and I had to like kind of like crawl up into a little ball because it was just hurting so bad. So then they put me medication through, was it through the knife? No, they wasn't through an IV. They just gave me like a pill for medication, and for the pain medication, and it finally, the pain went away. And then they did a CAT scan on me. I think that's what it was. And that's where you like go in that big circle thing, and you're laying down on the bed, and it pushes you in and out of it. So that's what I did. And after I was done, I got sent back to the room, and not even like 10 minutes later, the nurse came in, and she's like, okay, you have appendicitis. Like, we need to do emergency appendix removal surgery on you because it can rupture any minute now. So I was like, oh my god, like what the hell, I'm gonna go through surgery, like what? I was just over here thinking it was gonna be something small, and I ended up having to get emergency surgery because they were like, you know, it could almost rupture. And I was like, well, if you wouldn't have freaking had me waiting in the emergency room for 3 hours, maybe it wouldn't have to be an emergency surgery. 10 random fact is that I never went on a plane until I was 21. Isn't that crazy? And my daughter, she went on a plane with me when she was only 10 months. So Lila got on a plane before she was 1, and it took me 21 years to get on a plane. And we went to Mexico, and it was beautiful. I loved it out there. It was really fun. I loved it. I want to go really, really soon again. So yeah, my first time on a plane was when I was 21. Isn't that crazy? Okay, and some bonus ones is that, let's think. I thought I had like some bonus ones in my mind that I had to tell you guys, but I guess not. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who did the poll on Instagram. Thank you so much for voting on there and taking the time out of your day to go do that for me. It really, really means a lot. For my next video, let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want like a pregnancy and delivery story, or do you guys want a Q&A? Let me know, because I do want to talk about like my pregnancy and my delivery, because it was my first time being pregnant and everything. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It really, really means a lot to me. And yeah, bye guys.